Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Brightburn YouTube Academy. As you know, we are doing a series on what you can and can't control. And one of the most important, thing that gets people in trouble, that they tend to act like they can't control or they need to speak up, is their mouth. Their big, fat mouth. They don't know when to control it. And so many excuses are made why they say the things they say and do the things they do. But at the end of the day, are you going to be someone who people believe in what they say? Because my general mentality is I don't really pay attention to what people say. I pay attention to what people do. But there are people who I do pay attention to what they say because they have a history of saying things brilliant and doing things brilliant. So it's important, super important, to be someone whose word is impeccable. And that comes from the idea that you are 100% in control of what you say. So a couple of pet peeves that I have that is important. The highest form of ignorance. You know what the highest form of ignorance is? It's a comment about something that you know nothing about. That is in your control. The knowledge. Before you say something or give your opinion about something, and if there's a lot of people watching and you don't paraphrase this is what I think, basically just hearing it, but coming in with confidence, if you know nothing about it, you could be looking stupid. I always have a saying that I stick to, and I've said it many times in this series, that there's a lot I believe I would never say, but you will never hear me say something I don't believe. And I'm proud of that distinction when I speak. That if I'm going to say something, I believe it. I believe it because I thought it out. I analyzed it. And if I take a position on it, it's an educated position. So the highest form of ignorance is to talk about something you know nothing about. So some people have an urge to comment about everything. And it's a weakness because they're coming out of a position of ignorance. That is in your control. Control your mouth. Some people are so insecure, they lie a lot. They do. They say their insecurity wants to be a part of the conversation that everybody's enjoying, and they are not adding anything to it. So they'll begin to lie and they'll begin to exaggerate. And they don't watch what they say and they don't watch their mouth. We see the last two presidents, Donald Trump and Joe Biden, are people who don't watch their words. And it has divided us more. Donald Trump was the exaggerator in truth, the exaggerator in chief. And Joe Biden can barely get his words out. And he ends up saying crazy stuff. We don't even know if he means to say it. And some of it's so scary that we hope he doesn't mean it. We have examples of people talking when they should keep their mouth shut and listen. And then we just go to the obvious, right? But before we get to the obvious, my friends, I got a commercial for you. Hey everyone, it's James Salazar with James Salazar Media. If I can just have a moment of your time to talk about some things that I'm doing and some free things I have for you. Let me talk about my Intellectual Anarchy show, where we engage in extreme truth, extreme common sense, and diversity of ideas, where we talk about philosophy, religion, and politics, because I think they're inseparable from having a successful life. We also have the Brightburn YouTube Academy, where we talk about the belief systems and principles in being an entrepreneur. We also have the James Salazar Media podcast, where we talk about pop culture and politics and futurism. Some free things I have for you. We have the Brightburn Society Facebook group, where you come together with people with like-minded goals, where we maximize your illumination by maximizing your human potential. That's free. You just got to join. I also have a free ebook for you called How to Be Great at Everything You Do Blueprint. Just download that. That is free to you. Also, you can check out my coaching services and my speaking services at jamessalazarmedia.com. Everything will be in the show notes of this video. Also, I have a QR code right here. You can take a picture of that and it will link you to everything I have. So that's all I have to say. This is James signing out. Have a good one. So, let's go on the other end. Constantly saying negative things. Your mind is always looking for the shadow in the rainbow. The person who, when someone says something nice, you want to say something bad. When someone has good news, you want to pull out the bad news. It says life and death, the Bible says, the life and death is in the tongue. You can speak life to people or you can speak death to people. And we know this. We know this. We have whole segments of communities where they believe that they can't survive in this system of government, that the system's rigged against them, and they believe it wholeheartedly, that they end up resorting to violence and crime because they are led to believe that they cannot thrive based upon their own ability. And the fact of the matter, you could be a part of the most oppressive society in the world. But if you have self-belief, nothing can stop you. But you can live in the most free society in the world. And if you believe, if you're negative in your mind, my friends, no document can make you feel free. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. The person who says they can't and the person who says they can are both right. Because they are the author of their life. And if they write in the book that it ain't possible for them, guess what? It's not possible for them. If they write in the book that it's nothing's impossible for them, then they will fulfill that destiny. I truly believe that. Not to say it's not going to take hard work. Of course. You got to do the hard work. And you got to know there's obstacles. And you got to know if you don't do anything about it, it won't be possible. But part of believing in something is doing it. Doing the hard work to make it happen. And if you are speaking negative things to yourself and to other people, then you are sabotaging yourself and you're poison to the other people. The Bible says stay away from someone like you if that is someone like you. But you can change your mind and the words you speak. Practice today. Say something positive to everyone you meet. If you're someone negative, you should do it anyways. Say something positive. Say something affirming. Say something encouraging. Turn your mouth around from being negative, self-doubting, acting like a victim, and start to speak things that you are grateful for, and speak affirmations, and speak encouragement to other people as well as yourself. You will see your whole life change. I promise you. I promise you. What you say, what comes out of your mouth is 100% in your control. And if you can change your vocabulary concerning yourself and everyone else to more positive, it will affect your life positively. It is documented for almost 1,000 years now. The Romans leaders talked about how saying positive things change the chemistry of your mind. So I want to leave you with that. There's no excuse. You don't have an excuse when you say negative things, when you choose to shit on other people's day because your day is bad. You can make a choice. It is in your control to speak positive words even when you're not feeling positive. That's controlling your mind. That's controlling your emotions. And if you can do that, you can control your future. So I hope you take this encouragement to change how you talk and what you say and how you say it and what kind of things come out of your mouth. Educate yourself. Speak positive about yourself. Change the chemistry of your mind to be someone, when people hear you talk, they listen because you say things that are important and they are educated and they are positive. So I'll leave you with that today, my friends. This is James Salazar signing out of the Brightburn YouTube Academy. Have a good day.